What is a modern, right? We have learned about modern through the period of the time, like maybe 100 years already. And the modernities, it influenced from the Western ideas since industrial revolutions. Since then, the Americas, England, French, they influence this kind of thing through the technologies, through the business, through the industrial, through the school. So many things were changed day by day. Like the the factories, the house, the school, they will learn a new thing to adapt things that they use to the modernities in terms of design, in terms of business, in terms of culture. So we'll be calculate ourselves as something that you can measurements like architect data, which is calculate our body at the scale, at the proportions. But in the feet, in the scale of the 6 feet human, not related to Asian human like us. And then we have the school called Bauhaus, which is the strongest modernity school and is the prototype of the modern architecture's school for all over the world. Modern shape up the society and provide us to be two kinds. The first one is white collar and the second one is blue collar. It's all the middle class. As you know, like the modernity is the empowering the middle class. But inside of the middle class, they provided for two kinds. The first kind is white collar, the people in the city who gain more money and get well educations, and then after that graduate to get a job as a white collar in the city, in the office, and then they work 9 to 5. That's a good life. But secondly, we have blue collar. It's just like lower middle class. The lower middle class, they not get much money like the white collars, but they works as a labor. They exchange, they labor works to gain money, but they are not equal as a white collar. So then we can see like the inequalities in terms of middle class still. But most of that, they live in the same world, the capitalism. The capitalism drive the modernity as the shape of the dreams. So you would have to be like the good school for attain to be a good white collar, to live in the good apartment with so clean and nice as a modern style, and you could have the good marriage. Brought the student, raise them to be like the good white collars. And this is the word that modernity give us. So we just not learn modern as like the clean geographic building, but we have to understand the concept of the modern as well. So right now, I challenge you to understand modern like this, like the context of the theoretically of philosophy. So what is Thai, right? Modern and Thai, it could mix as contemporary, it could talk in that easy this way, but I don't think so. So understand Thai by this one. This is a locationing called Thailand. This country, this country called Thailand. And yes, after before World War One, we have to own our country as a nation. So Thailand was the conceptualize of these nations. So here we are right now. Is we are close to the equator, and of course we are tropical country, so we have rainfalls. Um, not rainfalls, like we have uh rainforests, and we have pretty hot weather along the year. But this is where we learn from the modern. We learn modern from the upper part of the world. Like we learn modern from German, England, French, and America. Those upper side of the world give us the lesson to understand architecture. So as the geographically, so we can get an idea, right? We cannot copy and paste like the building from the colder country could not fit for the warmer country like us. And also like the culture was different. The far away from the culture, we could not have related things, not not that related. things, but we all related by trading, related by the World War things, and that's how we use the contemporary design differently for all over the world. This is Thailand, and yes, Thailand is Southeast Asia. We connect from the Andaman Sea and also like the China, South China Sea. We in between from China and India. So sometimes we call this area called Indo-Gene. It means Indian and China's mixed together as Indo-Gene. Gene in Thailand is called as China, right? I think most of members know it, right? Gene is mean China. So Indo-Gene is mean like the land in between India and China. This is a rally history of Thailand. So as you can see, like the Thailand, the Siam Kingdom was established in 1782. But back then, as you can see, Chiang Mai not in the part of Siam Kingdom yet. And as you can see, all of the countries in Southeast Asia and Asia, we are cooperated by kingdom and empire, not in the modern way. So the changes of the kingdom what changes the shape of the body once the great king of somewhere victory the war, they will own more land, they will properties more. So that's why the shape of the city was changed. Back then, like in the originally Thai, we also talking about Sukhothai is like the main kingdom of established the concept of Thailand. But we have to, as you can see, like the the purple one, Sukhothai was so small, and the north is Lana Kingdom. It's Chiang Mai right now, and uh, related nearby many great kingdom like Khmer Empire and in many places. So uh, in 19, no, not 19, in 1893, right? Chulalongkorn announced that they will have like the new system to provide the country as the one nation. So uh, King Chulalongkorn, as we know, like King Rama V, King Rama V was fifth generations of uh, Siam Kingdom, wants to control the city in the on the control of him as the province. So back then, King Inta Yongyot, although King Inta Vichayanon, King Inta Vichayanon is the last king of Lana, was had agreed and then was become Chiang Mai was become one of the province in China in Siam back then. So it was just happened in 1893. It could say like just only 120 years something. We were incorporated. We will be controlled as one of the province of Siam Kingdom back then. So back then, right, uh, the Thailand was incorporated as the Thailand, and back then, like 1899 is almost 19th centuries, 20th centuries. Yes, this is the shape of Thailand as we know, right? And with the forcing of the World War One and continuing with the World War Two, the boundary of the country was so strong because we have to own the nations by the property that can calculate it. That is so modern way to calculate things, to see things, which is could be measurement ring. And then that's why this is the shape of Thailand. And then we have to call all the thing inside the shape as the kingdom of the Thai. So back then, King Rama V was changed the flag, the national flag, from elephant flag to be the modern kind of national flag. We have like five stripes, which is represent three colors in 1932. after World War One and to become and join World War Two, we changed the national flag to become a modern stage. The modern stage is not just the name, like we change the flag and we will be the modern stage. But the modern stage come up with the concept that empowering the people, the citizen. So most of them are republic, so like democracy. But in Thailand, we still have like the absolute monarchy. So we change the the system of the country to become the democracy, but live with the monarchy. Like back then, democracy was the main subject, and then monarchy was under democracy. But right now, we change to the monarchy is is on top. Democracy was under the absolute monarchy in the present. But back then, like once we was forced by the World War, and we had to change our Thai flag. Yes, that us, that Thai, present ourselves as the modern state. Okay, but Thailand, what is the meaning? Thai is not just the name of the country, but Thai means free. And also Thai is mean like the people. We gathering people from many places from the Khmer, from the south of China, from the Myanmar, from the south of uh, Malaysia. We, we gathering the mixture of the people. So this is the meaning of the Thai mean free and also like mean human being. So Thailand is mean land of free, land of Thai people, land of free people. It sounds nice, right? It sounds so nice. And but look at the period of the time, the people who strayed so traditionally from the left side have to change to dress properly in the modern way. And and this is the commercial from the government, which is publishing on many places around Thailand. The first one is don't dress like this. Do not dress traditionally, but have to dress properly and so central Thai. Central Thai means like Thai was has the capital called Bangkok still, right? Bangkok is the capital of Thailand, and the Bangkok what represent the central Thai. The central Thai was shaped up the represent of the body of the modern Thai, like the right hand side, the nice suit cutting, the the woman who dress properly, not show their boobs, and uh, cover the bodies as the polite way, as the 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 the, how to say like the not appropriate way, but in the formal way. Yes, the formal way. So you have to do like this, like right the right hand side. There's like this. This is must do, and it's so brutal. Like once we live in Chiang Mai as a Lana kingdom, but we have to be like the controlled by Siam, and Siam was up us to forget our rule and then dress like this, and that is the dilemmas of the modern, because the modern want to empowering the human, right, the middle class, but once we use the modern as a tool to control, to be the power of something, the modern things not in the same concept like the developed country. So as much as you can see, the country was used the modern things like the modern clothes, the modern rules, the regulation in terms of modernity to control the human body to become like just only agency in this country. We erase it, the diversity away. So this is King Rama 5, King Rama 5th, which is for change and move the country as the modern country. Rajapatan. Rajapatan is the name of the suit, the white suit that he wore. That is the Rajapatan was the core by Raj pattern. It's English. Raj is mean royal. It could be royal pattern. Royal pattern was called in Thai as a Rajapatan. Rajapatan. So Rajapatan is mean the royal pattern, royal style. Once the King Rama V have to represent as Thailand is not just the country, but we are developed, we are civilized enough with the Western country. So uh, the Kingdom Rama V was changing the suit, like the tuxedo suit, and go to the Indian to creating the Thai modern costume. And this is Rajapatan. We still use it for the royal ceremony, for the grand event. And this is the first product from that it comes from the contemporary style, right? Of course, it's contemporary, but it's mixed the modern and Thai. But you have to know why it could come up like this, right? What is the story behind? What is the story? And then you can know like what would be developed to the present, not just only the costume, but the building as well. This is the building, the public building back to 1940s. Most of them, this is Chulalongkorn University. Like the the building had to represent as the modern city, as the modern country as well. So we bring influence from Italian architecture like Greek and Roman and use the golden ratio, use the neoclassic to represent we are civilized enough to become the modern country. This is secretary building back to 1940. And not just this building, right? We have like the Ministry of Justice in 1940 was creating the new public building uh, in Thailand as the body of the neoclassic thing, which is want to represent that we are modern, we are civilized enough. And then the Faculty of Architecture in Chulalongkorn University was built in 1940 as well. Look at the building, nothing related to Thai culture, but only the neoclassic thing. As you can see, like the body, the proportion was so neoclassic, different from Greek, and then bring just only the proportion to creating with the technology of the concrete and steel. So this is so modern Thai, right? And all around the building on Ratanakosin area, of course in Charan Patet, Charan Mueang, Charan Krung, all of Charan Mueang, Charan Krung, Charan Patet, Charan is mean civilized. So this is the trick. If you go to any place in Thailand and you heard of the name Charan, like the street, the beginning of the street called Charan, Charan Mueang, Charan Patet, Charan Krung, that means this street was developed in this era in 1940 something, and all around the street is was the first era of the modern building in Thailand. And of course, this is Ratanakosin Hotel uh, in Bangkok in 1942 is on Charan Charan Gung Street.